Live from Franciscan University, this is Franciscan Beat News at 4:30.
Good evening. I'm Catherine Stewart, here with your Franciscan Beat News Brief. Pfizer and biotech have submitted a request for European Union drug regulators to extend the approval of the company's coronavirus vaccine to include children ages 12 to 15. In a statement on Friday, the two companies said their submission to the European Medicines Agency was based on an advanced study in more than 2,000 adolescents that showed the vaccine to be safe and effective. The children will continue to be monitored for longer-term protection and safety for another 2 years. Biotech and Pfizer previously had requested their emergency use authorization with the U.S. Food and Drug Administration also be extended to children 12 to 15. Washington State is changing the way it allocates coronavirus vaccines as demand for the shot declines in some places. Previously, the state doled out supplies to counties proportionate to their populations, but Governor Jay Inslee said Thursday that the amounts now will be based on requests from healthcare providers. Inslee said, "It is a terrible thing to think we would have vaccine to save people's life and not see it in people's arms." All state residents over age 16 have been eligible for a coronavirus vaccination since April 15th. As of Thursday, more than 5.2 million doses of vaccine have been administered, and nearly 30% of the state's residents have been fully vaccinated. Ohio maternal fetal medicine specialist Dr. Michael Katkovic says Republican-backed laws banning abortions at what they termed the first detectable fetal heartbeat defy science. He says, at the point where advanced ultrasound technology can detect a steady, repetitive rhythm, the embryo isn't yet a fetus and it doesn't have a heart. The assertion by proponents that abortion as early as 6 weeks into pregnancy stops a beating heart may have helped propel so-called heartbeat bills to defy constitutional concerns to become law in 13 states. None has taken effect due to court challenges, the latest being argued Thursday in Tennessee. Columbus Mayor Andrew Ginther has asked the Department of Justice for an investigation into the city's police department following a series of police killings of Black people. The Democratic mayor says while the city is committed to reform and has already established a number of significant changes in the past few years, it is not enough. Wednesday's request said a culture change is needed in the police department. The Justice Department recently announced it's opening probes into policing in Louisville, Kentucky over the March 2020 death of Breonna Taylor and in Minneapolis following last year's death of George Floyd. And now to Katrina for the weather.
Thank you, Catherine. It is currently 53 degrees in Steubenville, and we have a 57% chance of rain. This evening will be slightly cooler at 34 degrees, with mostly clear skies and a 55% chance of rain. This weekend will be partly cloudy. On Saturday, we're looking at a high temperature of 63 degrees and a low of 56. Sunday will be slightly warmer with a high of 80 and a low of 60. Finally, on Monday, we will be back to some slightly cooler weather at 68 degrees with a low of 62 and an 82% chance of rain. That's all I have for your forecast today. Back to you, Catherine.
Thanks, Katrina. That's all your news for today. I'm Catherine Stewart. Have a good evening.